पंगा का मतलब क्या होता है? कोई बात खड़ा करने के लिए, किसी को खिलाफ में कुछ करने के लिए पंगा लेता है। पंगा আমায় নিলে আমি কিন্তু চাঙ্গা হই।
Mamata Banerjee is a temperamental regional leader with big national ambitions, someone who is called Didi by both her friends and her foes. Here's a look at her journey from a volatile street activist to the Iron Lady of Bengal through a series of rare interviews. Mamata was born in Kolkata in 1955 in the urban slums of Kalighat. She joined the Congress student wing while pursuing her undergraduate studies. The first instance of Mamata's characteristic emotional public protests can be traced in 1977, when she flung herself on the road to block G.P. Narayan's anti-Indira Gandhi convoy. In 1979, she was made the General Secretary of the Mahila Congress. In the 1984 general elections, Mamata scored an upset victory when she defeated veteran CPM leader Somnath Chatterjee to wrest the Jadavpur seat, often referred to as the CPM citadel. At 29, Mamata became one of the youngest MPs in the history of Bengal politics.
Nobody was willing to contest from that seat. They said it is a Marxist birthplace. Even Devi Prasad Chattopadhyay, Dr. Devi Prasad Chattopadhyay, the earlier minister, central minister, he was asked to contest. He said, no, I am not. So when nobody took the risk, then I said, okay, I am ready if you ask me to contest. When they allowed me, I contested. And it is the people, they have given their blessings and dua.
Mamata, who hailed from a non-political family, found a father figure in the then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi.
I have memories of Mamata ji from when I was small. I have met her when I was small. I used to see her in my father's house, and I even saw her when my grandmother was alive, if I recall. She is a lady of the people. My sense is that she likes to be in contact with the people. These are values that I appreciate.
Mamata earned a reputation for being a confrontational street activist. She often came to blows with militant CPM cadre. In 1990, one such vicious attack left Mamata hospitalized for weeks because of a cracked skull. But the mercurial Mamata fought back and was elected from the prestigious South Kolkata constituency in the 1991 general election. In the P.V. Narasimha Rao government, Mamata, then only 36, held an impressive 3 ministries. But Mamata proved to be an unpredictable ally when she held protests against her own government, accusing them of being indifferent to her proposals. Mamata lost her portfolios in 1993. In 1997, she walked out of the Congress, alleging that the party had become the CPM stooge in Bengal.
After Rajiv's death, we were totally parentless. And that time, the Congress leadership, they behaved to us very rudely. And always they gave support to CPM. The history of bloodshed is here in Bengal. So we requested so many things, so many times. We pursued the matter with the Congress high chief at that time, that please give us help. Please fight back the battle with CPM. But when we organized the program, it was the Delhi leadership. They said, no, don't go for against of CPM.
Mamata founded the Trinamool Congress, and the party quickly overtook the Congress to become the main opposition to the ruling communist government. But there was no mellowing of the temperamental Mamata. In 1998, she held a Samajwadi Party MP by his collar to prevent him from protesting against the Women's Reservation Bill.
Our party is committed for women bill, and we will do it.
In 1999, Mamata joined the NDA and was made Railways Minister. Her ministerial report card shows that she had increased the frequency of popular trains and introduced 19 new trains in 2000 to 2001 alone. She resigned from the NDA in 2000 to protest against rising petrol prices, but changed her mind almost immediately. Mamata walked out of the NDA again in 2001 to ally with the Congress for the Bengal Assembly polls, but failed to dislodge the entrenched left front. Mamata returned to the NDA fold for the third time in 2003 and became Coal Minister for 5 months. In the 2004 general elections, Mamata was the lone Trinamool MP to win a seat from Bengal, but she made sure her voice was heard loud and clear in Parliament, punctuated with her dramatic displays of anger. The theatrics, however, did not help. In 2006, the Trinamool was reduced to just 12% in the West Bengal Assembly. Mamata's moment under the sun came in 2006 during the violent Nandigram Singur protests. She went on a 25-long-day fast to protest against 1,000 acres of farmland being given by the CPM government for the Tata's nano car project.
Tata gave me a letter where he had mentioned that 600 acres is enough for the industry. So I said, okay, let them give 600 acres land for industry. And 400 acres land, what has been left out, that you give it to the agriculture, the unwilling farmer. And your ancillary only you can shift. It can be shifted from this place to opposite place. There the 500 acres lands are available. For that purpose, even Tata can set up one underpass, small. If they don't have the money, we will go for begging to the people that please give Tata, because they didn't have the money, we will give.
After 2 years of relentless Trinamool protests, Ratan Tata had had enough.
We have faced enormous disruption and assault and intimidation to some of our people. We have taken the very regretful decision to move the nano project out of West Bengal.
Emboldened by the ideological victory over the Tatas, Mamata joined the UPA and set her sights on crushing the left in the 2009 general election.
Only 6 months are left out. So lefts are out. They want to go to the poll, and they know that they have to criticize the populace and the government. Otherwise, they will be the party to the inflation, price rise, and whatever 4 years they have taken advantage. So now it is their game.
In 2009, Mamata was made Railways Minister for the second time. She is credited with introducing the superfast Duronto Express and all-women local trains. But Mamata's populist measures also led to mounting debt for the Indian Railways, which she has had to defend vehemently.
In Kharagpur, advanced railway, there is a workshop, Baba, this is a workshop matter. It is also proposed to open an advanced railway training center. I will do it, you cannot combat me. You don't listen, I'll cut.
Ahead of the 2011 Bengal polls, Mamata coined the catchy slogan "Ma Mati Manush." Her pro-welfare anti-SEZ stand won her the traditional communist voter base, and she commandeered a massive victory in 2011, ending the 34-year-long communist rule. Mamata became the first woman chief minister of Bengal in 2011.
In your wildest dreams, did you ever believe this day would come when you would win by such a big margin? Be honest. Did you ever believe by such a big margin you would win?
At least earlier everybody should have said, sometimes the politicians of course, that whether we'll be able to wash out the CPM and their atrocities and all this. But this time we can say yes, we can.
One of Mamata's first moves as chief minister was to return 400 acres of land to farmers in Singur. But Mamata's first term also proved to be quite controversial. In 2012, she introduced a monthly allowance for imams. The BJP moved the Calcutta High Court, which ruled that it was invalid and unconstitutional. Mamata's authoritarian tendencies came to light in 2012, when she ensured that a professor was arrested for sharing a cartoon that lampooned her.
This shows the height of intolerance. This kind of sectarianism will destroy the democratic polity of the nation.
She was also criticized for this bizarre outburst on being questioned by a student.
The conduct of certain people like Mr. Madan Mitra and Arabul Islam, they have left a bad taste in the mouth for most of us. It has disturbed us, and people in power should be acting in a more responsible way, ma'am.
I must tell you, you are a CPM cadre. This team, you only 50% here. Out of 50%, you tell me who are asking the question. There are so many things. No, there are so many things. These are the key issues. CPM and Maoist, they are working together. They are the Maoist cadre, I am telling you.
We're coming to
we
them
have
with lots of
left
other
cadre.
issues.
This is wrong. I am not. I cannot reply the CPM question. They are the Maoist students. I can, even you can ask their all the details. I am sure they are asking the Maoist question and the CPM question. No, I am sorry. I cannot say. No.
Okay.
I cannot say. I have a prestige. No.
Okay.
I am not.
Okay, this is
I
a different. No.
Even with the UPA, Mamata persisted in being a temperamental ally.
You are ensuring that this UPA government will last till 2014. There is going to be no accident in the way, right? In 2012?
No, I don't want any accident should be done. Because we want that government should not be toppled. I told you earlier also. But please see that price rise should not be increased, okay? Thank you.
Many would soon realize that Mamata wasn't joking. In 2012, the TMC withdrew support to the UPA over rising fuel prices and FDI in retail.
সবাইকে ওয়েট করতে হয় সবাইকে ভাবতে হয়। আর কংগ্রেসের খেলা আমি জানি, ওরা মমতার সাথে ঝগড়া হলেই মায়াবতীর সাথে ঝগড়া হলেই মুলায়ম, নীতিশের সাথে ঝগড়া হলেই লালু, ডিএমকের সাথে ঝগড়া হলেই এআইডিএমকে। এই ব্ল্যাকমেলিং পলিটিক্স আমরা অনেক দেখেছি। Sometimes somebody is to build a cat. I cannot interfere in Congress business. Congress cannot interfere in my business.
In 2013, Mamata introduced several welfare schemes like providing allowance to girl students, free bicycles, and a revamped ration system with cheaper wheat and rice.
You're saying that the law and order record of your government
Very good.
is very good. The statistics might differ from that. What is it that you would
also not correct what you are quoting?
What is it that you would commit to in your manifesto when it comes to public safety?
Whatever I can. It is our duty to give full protection to minorities, the linguistic minorities, the general caste, all the creed, all the religions. Why not?
But perception of Mamata's integrity suffered a blow when the 2013 Sharda chit fund scam broke out. A minister in Mamata's cabinet was arrested, as was another TMC MP. There was also simmering discontent in Bengal due to growing unemployment and industrial decay. But that didn't slow down the Mamata Express. In the 2016 assembly polls, the Trinamool retained power with a landslide victory.
The people gave the befitting reply to all. So in our democratic system, people are the men supreme.
In her second term as chief minister, Mamata looked to get more involved in national politics.
I'm a less important person, and always I consider as a simple person, and I'm a commoner. So I don't want to play big role, but small persons also can play a small role. So if country deserves that I should play any small role for them, I can do it. I can do it from behind also.
She has been one of the most outspoken critics of the Modi government's measures like demonetization and GST.
सब्जी बाजार में नहीं आएगा तो क्या डायमंड खाएगा ना क्या एटीएम खाएगा.
Mamata has increasingly been accused of minority appeasement when she rescheduled Durga Puja immersions as it clashed with Muharram.
But everyone would believe that Mamata Banerjee's appeasement politics is kind of driven to make Bengal a Muslim Rashtra.
The Trinamool has also been accused of using muscle power to subdue opposition. In 2018, TMC workers allegedly stopped opposition leaders from filing nomination papers, and the ruling party won 34% of the panchayat seats uncontested. Over the years, Mamata has shown that she is not one to back down from a fight. In 2019, when the CBI arrived to question the Kolkata police commissioner over his alleged link to the Sharda scam, Mamata ordered the police to arrest the CBI officials, an episode that made social media sit up and take notice of the brazen leader, as did this face-off Mamata had with BJP workers over Jai Shri Ram chants. "2019 was a litmus test of Mamata's grip over a polarized Bengal. The BJP managed to make bigger inroads in Bengal, winning 18 of 42 Lok Sabha seats, while the Trinamool was reduced to 22 from 34. In an act of defiant showmanship, Mamata went on a bizarre drive, recapturing party offices from the BJP. In the most recent Anti-Citizenship Amendment Act protest, Mamata is leading protests from the front as she has thrown her support behind the protesters.
I want to tell all my students, brothers and sisters, continue your movement as per your democratic right. Don't be scared and don't scare anybody. Accept your conviction.
Mamata has always projected herself as a grassroots leader. She is known for being very austere, usually dressing in simple traditional saris and slippers, a style that has made her into an unusual fashion icon.
दीदी का साड़ी है, लाइन लग गया, जैसे दीदी इलेक्शन में जीत के आए वैसे सादा साड़ी का लाइन लगा हुआ है अभी. सादा जो आता है उसको सादा ही चाहिए, बोले दीदी बनना है सबको.
Mamata insists on being seen as a leader who has a distaste for trappings of power. She drives around in a small car, but she also uses to ferry her high-profile guests. She lives in a modest single-story ancestral house in South Kolkata and is known to offer the olive branch to even her fiercest rivals.
ये ममता दीदी साल में आज भी मुझे 1-2 कुर्ते खुद सिलेक्ट करने जाती है और मेरे लिए 1-2 कुर्ते भेजती है।
अच्छा, that is something very big.
In a sharp contrast to Mamata's image as a mean street fighter, she's also a self-taught artist and regularly holds art exhibitions. Mamata has earned a reputation of being a mass leader and a champion of inclusive growth. Her fiery temper has served as both her strength and weakness, and her dogged determination to succeed has won her grudging respect of her opponents. As the BJP looks to wrest Bengal from Mamata's iron grip, one thing is for certain: the indomitable Didi won't go down without a fight.